Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Joe Knows Adventure. So, I'm glad you're here because today is day 4 of my cruise on the beautiful Norwegian Prima out of Galveston for the Caribbean. And today I'm sharing with you what I did in Belize City. So, let's get started. Good morning everybody from the high seas. Today is Monday, January 8th, 2024. And yes, I'm still on the beautiful Prima. It is early morning. Today we're in Belize. This is normally the private island for Norwegian, the Harvest Key. But what I've heard is that there's another cruise ship in Norwegian Joy, and I guess it's some sort of rave party which bumped us out. So we're gonna be first time ever for this ship, and I think Norwegian, I'm not sure unless they did it way back, Belize City. So I'm doing nothing. I have nothing. The excursion I had planned was canceled, of course, because the island was canceled. So I just, because I'm a Latitude Sapphire, which is pretty good, I get priority tender. So I'm going to go down and meet everybody in one of the Commodore rooms, which is one of the complimentary dining here, and wait for them to call us for the first tenders to get off. I don't plan to get an excursion. I just think I'm just gonna check out Belize City. At least I kind of bumped that. I guess I quit. Anyway, so this is what I'm wearing today. I have Kendra Scott, which my lovely granddaughters got me for Christmas, and then this you've seen it before, this peach blouse, and I'm gonna go back to the full length here, my khakis and tennis shoes. You know I'm losing weight and I just bought all these here, but they're already fitting pretty loose, so that's a good thing and a bad thing, because that means back here, that means I've got to buy more. And that was one of the problems I had even getting ready for this cruise, because some of these tops even are 1X, and I'm going down into extra large. Some of the ones are, I mean, it's still free flowing, so it looks more like a tunic, but anyway. Now don't I look cute? Actually, this really helped me, because yesterday I had this, and even though it makes your hair sweat and you're dripping, it protected my face, so I didn't get sunburned at all. And this is what I was saying. Not that I need a big old purse for going off but it does carry this and my sunglasses, and of course my wallet. So okay, I just wanted to show you the final look. to show this before there was anybody in here. So this is one of the studio lounges. Coffee. Right now they've got cookies. In the morning they have some rolls, sweet rolls. You can buy your wine here, or if you want to buy a Coke, so you just put your card here and then so each is, because this is level 12 and then 13 is just above, but same thing. They don't have a lounge, but it's that floor goes out and this door goes out, and so it's nice lounge. And then of course this part here, you could play games in here, just chill and relax. Very nice, very quiet. And then right here is the steps up to the studios on deck 13. So, but sometimes it gets busy in here. This is a nice TV. I watched TV the other day. I might chill out here for a little bit. But very nice. Take some pictures. So I'm chilling out at the back of the ship. I'm gonna get sunburned. I just had lunch at the Surfside Grill, and just typical French fries and some fish sticks. And so I thought I'd walk out here, have a cocktail. My drink of choice this trip has been Cape Cod, which is vodka, cranberry juice, and I put a splash of orange in there. So something okay. But anyway, it's only 1:15, and it was a good day. It was a good day on the. I really like the island. I'll do a full review of it, but I really like this ship. I don't know why it's gotten such negative reviews. I don't know. The food's good. The areas that you go are all, good. So just enjoying the afternoon. I was going to put my swimsuit on, but I chose just to walk around. I don't really need to put my suit on to get hot. I just sit out here. So I'll start sweating in a minute. But anyway, it was a nice tender ride. A little choppy, a lot of breeze coming into the island. But they were so thankful for the cruise ship to be there. And it's really a third world country. And it's good to bring business to them and help them out. So I was glad to do that. Feel good about it. You hear the bar behind me. Well, good evening from the high seas. Tonight is Monday, January the 7th, 2024. And today we were in Belize, and tonight we are traveling towards Honduras tomorrow. But I'm going to have dinner tonight. This is part of my dining package. I get a free dining, and then I get 2 dining choices where I can do it with 2 people because I'm a Latitudes member. So tonight I chose Los Lobos. So I asked Caleb if he'd like to join me for my second person for dinner, and he said sure. So we're going to meet up here in a few minutes. But this is my outfit for tonight, just something casual. Again, Touchstone jewelry. Thank you, Kimmy. And I thought I brought the matching red red earrings, but I didn't, so I just put these on. And so I have a red top, and let me go full length, and I have a pair of capris with a little bit of lace down, and this is elastic waist, So these capris still fit. So that's good. Fit a little better than they used to. That's always a good thing. All right, so I'll let you know how the food was and everything. So it's been a good day. All right, so I'm recapping a little bit the next day because I can't recap at night, mainly because things are still going on. But today I had talk about yesterday. We were in Belize, and the ship was supposed to be in Harvest Key, which is their private island. And I've heard several different stories why we skipped that. They already had a Norwegian ship in Harvest Key, and we weren't the only ship that Oceana has been going along with us. So I talked to a couple people that got off their ship, and although it's a smaller ship, they also skipped Harvest Key. So I heard that my little keeps turning off. I don't know why. Anyway, so although we skipped the island, you know, Norwegian has 2 islands. they have this one, the Harvest Key, which you get off, has a lot of activities. You can get in the ocean, you have cabanas, you got water things for the kids, which are all okay, free. They also have a zip line, and they have kayaking and water boards and sea-doos, but everything costs. You have to pay for your own drinks, you have to pay for your food, and we had gone to the other island, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll probably plop it in here, but the other private island, which is the older one, when we got off, we didn't have to pay for drinks, and we didn't pay for food, although it wasn't a huge selection of food, but it was something we could have. So I think getting off in Belize, I didn't have any excursion, so I went ahead and just got off. It's really a nice little port. There's a lot of shopping right there. I mean, they don't have like Senior Frogs or all that, but they do have a couple bars right there. And they always have the little people holding up signs you can get excursions. And so I just chose to do a city tour. And I joined another couple. And so there was just 3 of us in the tour. It was $25 for an hour and a half. And this little guy was just so sweet. You know, their native language is English because they were under British, I want to say control, but they were under the British, and then they established their independence in 1981. So I got to hear a lot of little history about that. It really is a third world country. I'm so glad that Norwegian did stop there, and any other ship that does, because that continues to support influx of money for these people. They don't make much. I mean, their minimum wage is very minimal, and the tour guides can make $50 a day, but they depend on your tips, of course. But how many days a week do they get to work? And there's also the fact that there's a slow season. So the tour guide was just saying that they save their money for the slow season. Their schools there are mostly Catholic. They all wear the uniforms, and they have to pay for school, 1 through 12. So that is an expense for each family, but there is a lot of poverty, like he said, and a lot of people have come down. There's some expats there. The Chinese have a lot of control over their stores, and I think there were some rich people that were there. He was pointing out some of their homes, but you know, this is when back in the day, I think it was late 80s, early 90s, I went on my first cruise over, and it was just to Ensenada. And when we ported there back in that day, it was very poor. I mean, even really poor. I mean, the streets are poor. The excursions were, you know, we went to the blowhole, which is the big thing, but there was a museum that we checked out, and they just were poor. But the more cruise lines that got there, the more developed it became. So he did point out that Norwegian is one of their biggest people that come, and there is a off of Belize, besides the Harvest Key, there's another island that they are building that'll probably be ready either the end of this year or first of next year. They're building a dock. So right now the ships are having to use tinder, but they're going to have the dock. They'll still have to tender over to the island or ferry over to the island of Belize, but anyway, I found it very informative to be around with him. And when I got off, done with that, I just kind of walked around the streets a little bit, and then I caught the shuttle boat back to the ship. And when I got back on the ship, I came to the room, refreshed a little bit, and then I went around. I had some lunch, and then I went up to the back of the ship, which is a real nice area, very sunny back there, and the sun was very intense yesterday. So I kind of sat on the couch a little bit and relaxed, and then I got under the shade, and I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden the bartender goes, "Miss Joanne, are you okay?" And I was snoring. I was so relaxed, and I was so embarrassed. I said, "Oh my gosh." So I got up and left. I was too embarrassed because there was people around drooling. Anyway, that just shows you how relaxed I was. And so then I went to the Starbucks here, and I got myself a coffee because after sleeping I should wake up. So I had some coffee, and I bought, it's kind of cute. Let me see if I can open it. I did this in Barcelona, oh here it is, where they had cups in Starbucks. They have Barcelona. But look at this, the Starbucks, and it has Norwegian Prima, and it just has pictures of some of the ports and stuff and activities. So since my granddaughter works at Starbucks, I did get a Barcelona cup for her, and I saw this and I said, I gotta get this. Not that we need more Starbucks cups. We have a whole cupboard full of them. Like this is my Starbucks thermos, and I have 2 of these. I have another one that I just use here. This one keeps cold because it is a thermos, but this one's just, I can put fruit juice or something in here if I want to. So I just brought it along. But anyway, Starbucks is our favorite at home. So anyway, so I got the Starbucks, and I kind of sat and listened to some of the activities around, and then it was time to get ready to go to dinner, and came back to the room and relaxed a little bit. Caleb got back to the ship, and we were going to meet up at 7 here in the lounge so we could go to dinner. And we had chose, I had chose Los Lobos, mainly because I felt like a margarita. What a reason. You can get margaritas all over the ship, but I had to go to Los Lobos. But of course, at that time, we got there at 7:30 and sat down, and great food. I got the carne asada, which is like a flank steak, so tender and good. A lot of food. We did the tableside, which when I do the video for the day, you'll see it. But we did that, and then of course the Washington Husky Minnesota Wolverine game was going on, and of course I'm rooting for the Huskies. And so I came back to the lounge here. Anyway, I'm gonna take you along with me for the day, but I just wanted to recap yesterday like I do, and I'll see you guys around. Well, I hope you enjoyed Belize City, and maybe you'll have a chance to go there with one of the cruise stops that go there. It was a little different for us because we didn't go to the private island. I don't know if Norwegian's going to be making that change with so many ships from Norwegian going into that area. Not all of them can go to the private island at the same time. So it might have been a scheduling difficulty. But nevertheless, I enjoyed the port. There were other things to do. Some of the people did do some excursions in Belize. There was a ferry that would take you to another island. There were some beach breaks that you could do there. Also, there was cave tubing, or going into the caves there. So a lot of choices. I just chose to go and do the city tour. I like to do that on an initial stop. It just gives me a chance to see the local and you know, how they live, and be able to share that with you. Also, coming up, guys, I have so many things. It's Mardi Gras season here in New Orleans, so I've been parading and parading. I have a granddaughter that's marching in 4 parades. Tonight is her last one. So this is Saturday. This is the 10th of February. So I will be swinging those in somewhere in there. I still have a full ship tour to present to you. And then I also, at the very end of this cruise vlogging, I'm going to give you a port and ship and trip honest review of what I thought about the cruise itself. And then in March, I have a visit. I'm going up to Portland, Oregon to visit family and friends up there for a week. And so, of course, I'll take you along. There's some really neat places in Portland to go. We're going to try to go down to the coast, do a little crabbing. So filling up those crab pots, I'll be sharing some of that adventure with you as well. And then next is, of course, May, which is another cruise on the Norwegian Getaway out of London to Copenhagen. And I'm really, really looking forward to another Europe cruise. I didn't go last year to Europe, but I did go the previous year. So I'm looking forward to this. And then I have another cruise in September, which is the Iceland to London. So my calendar is booking. So, well, I want to make sure that you guys know I so appreciate every comment. I appreciate every thumbs up that you like my videos. And that's my whole goal, is just to share some of the things that I do and maybe present it to you that maybe you'd like to do it as well. And it just brings me joy. But I do thank you for subscribing, of course. And we're getting up there. These videos have been popular, and people are more comments, and all the comments, all the thumbs up, and every subscription all goes to the algorithms, and it helps push my videos out there a little bit more in the public. And if you have a friend that goes cruising and you like my video, share it. None of it costs you guys anything other than the time to watch. So you'll want to make some time for the full ship tour, because man, that's a long one. I'm trying to trim it down, but it's just getting I can't trim it more. It's just too much to show you, and adding music and all that editing is really a chore, but I'm getting it done. So I got to get ready to go on a Mardi Gras parade. So I'm going to get this released and out there for you guys tonight. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. And if you're new and you're subscribing, I really thank you. So you guys go out and make it a good day. Whatever you may be doing, be safe in all your travels. And I'll see you on the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.